Want to take a crack at doing the intro today, Mama?
You betcha.
Yeah? Okay. We'll do a few takes so you can get a feel for it. Right?
Totally. Clear the runway, I got this. What's up, nerds?
Okay.
Taking a break from the back-to-back K-pop Demon Hunter marathon, while you nurse that carpal tunnel, grab a front row seat for the latest Drew Sucks at Video Games.
Okay, couple notes. I like your enthusiasm. I actually, I love your sense of humor. I just feel like if I was gonna tune it, I'd say it's a little aggressive. Let's dial it back just a little bit. Look at that, we got the grapple beam. But yeah, Iris, we're gonna take it from the top. Let's see if you can, just soften it a little bit. Just think light.
Park it. We're getting knee-deep in Super Metroid today. Lots of awkward eye contact the whole time, too.
Alright, I'm starting to suspect that you might be spending a little too much time with Uncle Rob.
What? What's wrong with that one? I don't want to be a diva, but I feel like you're stifling my process a bit.
Babe, Bubala, you're doing great. You're giving me gold here. I just need a few more takes to play with, so I can, match up what you do with what we do and have something synergistic that, is warm and friendly and welcomes our viewers into the episode. And I just feel like you've been coming in a little aggressive, right? Just constructive criticism. We're just gonna give it a few more takes, all right?
Or no. Drew's on the sticks again. Someone close the window so he can't blame his inevitable tears of frustration on allergies from the pollen blowing in from outside.
All right.
That one felt like I drained it from way behind the stripe.
Yeah.
Nothing but nylon.
All right. Wave beam, everybody.
So when can we start putting rubber to the road on me having my own spin-off channel?
This is the first I'm hearing about you being interested in having your own channel. Like, what would you title it?
Iris mode, engaged. Or witty bits with Iris. Your pick.
It really sounds like you put more thought into your name than we put into ours. Like, we really just got Dynamic Menace out of the Wu-Tang name generator. Look at us gathering stuff today. Okay, my interest is piqued. What kind of content would you be producing? Yeah, I'm really curious now. Sounds like you've put some thought into this thing.
Chaotic co-op, spicy speedrun commentary, goofy tech tinkering, and behind-the-scenes creator shenanigans, with occasional Iris roasts the patch notes.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd probably sub to that. Alright, sounds like you've got a handle on the whole thing. We'll talk about it a little bit more off camera. But right now, we're pulling up to Phantoon's doorstep. Let me see. Playing footsies with this. Alright. Yeah, gotcha. Yep, nope, alright. Alright. Time to give Phantoon what's for, everybody. Alright, I don't particularly think this fight is super hard. Like, I have a hard time avoiding getting hit, but I have enough health where it doesn't really matter. And you can kind of get some health pickups from the stupid blue flames he drops. Then when I'm all set, let me see, hold on. When I'm ready, I just launch a super missile right up his keister. This was the era when, like, all the Nintendo bad guys had, like, the glowy eye. Or at least one of them. At least one Nintendo boss fight had the glowy eye boss. Where it's like, oh no, where should I hit this guy? Probably in the giant glowy eye. Iris, where does Phantoon rank in terms of all the Super Metroid bosses for you?
Top 3 for vibes. mid-tier for mechanics, S-tier for trolling. Harder than Spore Spawn, easier than Dragon, scarier than Kraid, less punishing than Ridley.
Come on. Alright, this is more. This is kind of like busy work. That's what this boss is. Alright, not enough. That'd about do it. Alright. Give him a nuke up the poop chute. And that's a wrap. And he's like, boo, you totally suck, bro. And he takes off. All right. And we are gonna go find the gravity suit, everybody. You did mention K-pop Demon Hunters earlier. I just watched it a couple weeks ago. I was wondering what your opinion of it was. I had a lot of fun with it.
Campy fun with killer hooks. Think glitter, guyliner, and gals getting smoked on the beat. Ridiculous in the best way.
Yeah, I thought it was fun. Even though it's not particularly my cup of tea, the people who are ravenous for it, I totally get it.
Do you have a favorite family-friendly Halloween movie?
I think The Lost Boys. Is that family friendly? That's kind of scary. If I remember right, it's kind of gory, isn't it? I love the Monster Squad when I was a kid. What else? There was one from Disney, and it was called Mr. Boogedy when I was really young, and I used to watch it with my little sisters, and that shit scared the shit out of me. I'm not even gonna hold you, and I know it doesn't hold up, and if I watched it right now, it'd be really cheesy and shitty, but I said what I said, right? I was a little kid with an overactive imagination, and that shit, it might as well have been The Exorcist as far as I'm concerned. There was two of them. It was Mr. Boogedy, and then I think it was The Bride of Boogedy, and it was an ordeal. And I think that was probably, I think I watched that one before I've seen anything else, before I saw like Freddy or Jason or anything. So that might have been my first brush with horror movies. But as much as they kind of freaked me out, I loved watching them, you know? And that's probably where it all began for me. Ooh, let's see. All right, we've made a little bit of progress today. We found quite a few missiles, and I think we are right around the corner from getting this gravity suit. All right. Pose. Fashion. Hit him with the fashion, Samus. Hit him with the fashion, girl. Y'all didn't know Samus had Vera Wang design the gravity suit for her, right? She rocks this with the red bottom heels. She's out here stunting on y'all. These hoes can't keep up with Samus.
Shorty had them apple bottom jeans. Boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, Shorty got low.
Which iteration of Samus do you think looks the best? Like, you gotta pick the game and the specific suit that she's wearing. Like, what's your take on it? You have one?
Fusion era Samus in Dread's Varia Suit, sleek, sharp, and mean. Runner up, Prime 1 Gravity Suit Drip.
Those are solid picks. For me personally, I really love the Dread Varia Suit with a little bit of white on it on the torso. I love the Dread Gravity Suit with a little bit of like, it's like neon green piping down it. I think it just looks, she looks so sleek in her suits in Dread too. I know it's a little unfair because like, I think that might be one of the, besides the Prime series, you get the best look at her constantly throughout the game, you know? In Prime, you're in first person, so you're just looking through her visor, so you only get to see her here and there, like when you're saving the game. Other than that, what else? I know there's another one. Let me see. Let me figure out where I'm going though. There we go. There we are. All right, just blow this up. Let me see. Oh, also love the Zero Suit from Zero Mission. I think it's really cool, and I really like that sequence of the game where you're kind of stripped of all your weaponry and you kind of just have like your little shitty taser that you're kind of fending off the pirates for. Let me see. I think we're about to wrap up for today though, guys. We're going after Ridley next time. Everybody ready? I hope you had fun today. I sure did. But yeah, I really appreciate you hanging out with me today and joining in on our adventure through Zebes, the Super Metroid. And I'll see you next time. Leave me a like, it really helps our little channel. Subscribe. You'll be here on the next time we play some more Super Metroid. Bye, guys.